Okay. Okay. So today is
March 14th.
March 14th. Finally, we got the date right on the first go. Wink, wink.
We definitely did.
Welcome to
Tea in the classroom.
Tea in the Classroom. Yay!
Hope you guys heard me.
We got to make that I think we should make that a thing. Like, just have it so we don't gotta do it every time. You just be
Yeah.
like, "Welcome to Tea in the Classroom,
Yeah. Little
yay!"
dun, dun,
And
dun.
then you could just add it in there, throw a little
Yeah.
bit of extra music, and get crazy,
Yeah.
But today is March 14th. It
Ouch.
is daylight savings. You know what that means? Sun's out, buns out. We outside. Long nights, early
I need my ice
mornings.
cup.
Yes, the ice cup. Okay, so the topic for today is
Seasonal
seasonal depression.
depression.
Oh, we said it at the same time. I was kind of hoping that we did, but didn't practice it. So happy that it worked. Yay. So, so seasonal depression. So, sis, what is seasonal depression?
Oh, you're asking me about
Sis.
seasonal depression? Oh, well, I actually didn't read the full definition of seasonal depression, but I think it is when the seasons are just are changing, like when it goes into wintertime. People tend to get more depressed because it's around the holiday season. People are missing family, they're grieving. So you go into a state of
Depression, where you
depression.
just like lock yourself in.
Yeah, no holiday brings you any joy. So
Right.
Christmas is probably the worst for people. Thanksgiving and New Year's. Those are three holidays that people don't want to be alone, and a lot of them are alone. And depression is why people are jumping off of buildings and stuff of that nature.
Right. So seasonal depression, I think is very important because you never really realize how much you change when the sun comes out until the sun actually comes out. A lot of people that kind of knows themselves or that knows that there's actually a thing called seasonal depression because a lot of people don't really know there's a thing. I didn't know that it was a thing. I didn't even really like kind of notice it until social media kind of makes everything kind of more relevant or kind of
Yeah.
like kind of teaches you things. And so as I'm looking at people are talking about seasonal depression, how they're so sad in like the winter times, like fall and winter, they're just like down. They just don't have any energy. They just don't want to do anything. But then in the spring and summertime, like they just have a whole bunch of energy. They just feel such a boost. And I didn't realize that that's really me until I did a little bit of research, and I realized that I do need that sun. Like that serotonin is what it's called when when you get energy from the sun.
Right.
So people lack serotonin, they feel less, they feel unenergized. Like remember in one of the episodes when we talked about the love languages and I said that I feel like a dead battery unless I'm cuddled up. Like that is basically how some people feel about the sun. Like without the sun, they feel dead and they feel like they have no energy to do anything. And then when the sun comes, they are recharged and ready to go. What about you, T?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced seasonal depression. Um. Yeah, I've experienced regular depression, as in postpartum depression, but I've never experienced a seasonal depression. I did know of it. I just have so much to be thankful for with my family and my life that I get around the winter time, and I'm just so happy to be home with my family because there's more days off. I get to be up in everybody's face. There's mad food that I haven't gotten to eat in like mad months. So yeah,
In
I'm
that month.
happy. I'm mad happy.
Um, and so I agree with you. I love my family. I love the holiday season. I spend a lot of time with my family during that time. I'm a teacher, so I have that breaks off and I have all that time off. So I like it. But I definitely understand what it means when you feel
Yeah,
differently in the summertime. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to say that it's depression. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to
I
say
just
it's
don't like the winter time. I
depression.
like being outside. I like being in my backyard. I like being at the beach. I like being in the
Outside.
pools. I like being in nature. I want to be outside. I want to be outside till 3 a.m. with my friends on the steps,
Period.
drinking, smoking, we chilling.
Period.
I don't like
Ice
being
cups.
outside with no fucking jacket in the corner, like my blunt keep going out because it's windy. I don't have time for that. Like,
I think
no.
that's what I'm saying. Like, um, in the summertime, it's just so much life. It's just
It's
so much things to
vibrant.
do, so much free things to do. You could just be outside. Like I feel like when you get older, and especially during right after it gets cold, I guess when you get older too, you realize why those old people used to just sit on their porch.
Yep.
Like, aside from them wanting to be nosy or whatever the case may be, like,
And they would
they
be
were just
chilling.
vibing. Like, it is really such a vibe to just sit down outside enjoying the sun. Like, you just see those old people just taking those walks or just standing outside and just sitting. They were getting all that sun that they needed. Like, I didn't realize it until I got older, and I was just like, yo, I just want to vibe. And that's why um I realized as I got older about the seasonal depression. I'm not really a club person, right? I don't really like to go out. I'll go out when somebody else want to pay for bottles in a section and things like that.
Word.
But other than that, I'm not like a clubber. I'm not hookah mommy, so I'm not going out to lounges to go get hookahs and things. So I really need a vibe that's just calm. I just need good music. So BBQ vibes are my thing. You get what I'm saying? BBQs. I like the burgers. I like the vibes. I like the drinks.
Glizzy me.
I like my Smirnoffs on ice. You get what I'm saying? I like the blast,
Ooh,
the music, the old school
yes. I'm
tunes.
so
Like, those
ready.
things are my vibe, and that only comes out in the spring and summertime. Like, there's not much to do but spend time with your family, and then that's why in the winter and fall time it is cuffing season. You get what I'm saying? And so then it goes into all of that. Like, that plays a part into seasonal depression. Now it's cold. You don't want to go outside 5 times in a day. Once you come inside the crib, you want to come in the crib. You don't want to go back outside the crib. And now you're like, so I'm in the crib dolo. So I'm about to shovel the snow dolo. So I'm about to sweep these leaves dolo.
I
Like,
don't want to
I,
just think about myself.
you get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it just requires a little bit more of like hand in hand things in the fall times, in the winter times. It's kind of more like, it's more personal. Like you said, it's family time. So during the winter and the fall times, it's really about like you being in way more intimate, because right now, as soon as it got nice outside, all I wanted to do was be outside. How did you feel the moment that the sun came out that day?
I was gonna wear a dress. I want to have my toes out. My toes is nice and white right now. They pretty. So why not be out? But I was like, damn, that's too much. Sandals in a dress. It's not summer.
I put my toes right on out, okay? The day that it was nice, okay? I'm not even gonna do it to y'all, show y'all, I have y'all staring at my feet, pausing the video and stuff like that. So we never gonna do that. But the moment it got nice outside, I put on my sweatsuit, love me a good sweatsuit, and my slides. Couldn't wait for my toes to be outside. My toes miss that sun too. It is very important that my toes catch that sun. It's very important. I think we all need the sun. My toes need the sun. My face needs the sun. My vibe needs the
I
sun.
just need the warmth. I just need to feel it. And honestly, I just love the summertime because I'm light skinned and I love going to the beach and I love getting tan because I go from this to nice bronze and gold and I'll just be shining in the sun. I look so great in the summertime. Like in the wintertime, I look like a pale princess. Like I don't like it.
That's not me.
I don't like
I
it.
don't really care for the beach.
I love the
I,
beach.
I like pools. Like, catch me at the pool
Pools are
near
cool
you.
too.
But I don't like the beach. I don't like tanning. I don't like being hot. I
I
like
love being
being
hot.
comfortable. So like winter nights. Ew, we hate winter nights. Summer nights is my vibe. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just the right, has a nice little breeze. It's still warm, still fake, still air with just a nice breeze. I like that. No sun punching me in my face, trying to kill me. I like the
I like
nice
85-degree weather. That's it.
75 me. 75 me.
85 is best because
80.
above that is too hot.
Nah, I think 75. I think 75, 80 is what it is. Because think about it. Like, 65 is cool with the sun hitting you with a sweater on. 65, 67. That's what it was these last week in New York City. It was like 67 degrees, 65, and it was litty. I was taking a walk with a sweater on and a little bit of sweat was dripping down my forehead. So it was a nice, and with the sun out. I think what really counts is at
Well,
nighttime.
that's what I'm saying though. Like if we want like a constant like degree of weather, 85 would be good because when the sun is not out, 75 and 65 is kind of cold because the sun is not out.
Right.
It's behind clouds. You're not feeling none of that sunshine on your face, on your skin, through your clothes, warming your body. You just walking through a cold world.
Right.
And no, I don't have time for
Right. We'll talk about why I don't care about that, because of
that.
how I set up my backyard when we talk about last year. So when we talk about seasonal depression, we got out of the winter. We made it safe. We made it to February, And then last year, 2020, then the
COVID.
world started to end. The world literally ended right before the good weather came, right?
Word.
We went into lockdown. We've been in lockdown for a year now. It's been a year since we were since we officially went into quarantine. And so, how was that for you? Being a person that likes to be outside, likes to go to the beach, likes to
Well,
do all those things.
one,
What
I was
happened?
fucking pregnant, so
Oh shit!
I was
Forgot.
already I was sad on top of sad on top of sad. So it was like I was already sad because I was pregnant. It wasn't sad because I was pregnant. I was sad because I'm pregnant. I can't go outside.
Right.
Um, wasn't working because I had to quit my job because of COVID. And then now you telling me I can't even go to a restaurant to feed my fat ass, and I can't drink, I can't smoke. You telling me I can't go sit in a restaurant and eat food?
Right.
I can't. It made me really sad. And I wasn't going to the beach, but I did go to the beach in the summertime, and I was really happy.
So
Hmm.
I'm not. Did I go to the beach? I think I went to the beach
I
one
think you
time, but it was
did.
kind of like I did it because there was no outside. Like I'm a barbecue. Like I said, I don't go to clubs. I'm really not like a hookah, a lounge person. So, but I will go to a good barbecue. I will go to a nice
Right.
mixy barbecue. If you in New York, you know that there's some fire ass pool parties and barbecues in the summertime, and that is the time that I go outside. And being that all that shit was canceled, it kind of made me sad a little. Like I'm a person, like I said last week, well the other day, that I like me a good TV show. Like I don't mind locking myself in. I caught up on, yo, let me tell y'all, I watched all 19 seasons of Criminal Minds. I watched all 19 seasons. I don't even know how long it took me. I don't even think that it took me as long as it took an average person. It was pretty alarming. That's what I'm saying. So I don't mind being inside, but I enjoy being outside, which is why I did what I did for quarantine, which is I set up my backyard to be a vibe. You get what I'm saying? So then I can be just scary with my immediate people around me, and we just have our fingers crossed. With black people, you know what they said? Black people, it was just like the corona is outside, but it don't belong to my friends. Like me and my friends don't got the Rona. Outside maybe have the Rona, but I trust that my friends don't got the Rona. That was the law over the Rona time. Like you could tell me that I'm lying if you want to, but everybody knows damn well it was like, nah, that's my friend. My friend not
My friend don't got
my
Rona.
friend don't got the
My
Rona.
friend got kids.
That's exactly that was my favorite line. I can't even lie to you. I'm like, why is it that I'm locked up inside my crib on some scary
And
ass
all my
shit,
friends got
and all
kids.
my friends got kids, and they outside coming back home to their kids, kissing up their kids, giving their kids Rona Jr. And I'm just like, I'm scary. And I don't got nobody. I don't have no old people in my house. Like, I don't have no babies to worry about. I don't have nobody with no medical. Whoa, I got asthma. But other than that, like, I could have been outside and I was terrified, you know? And so I set up my backyard so that I didn't have to worry about it. Well, let me tell you a quick joke. So I used to say that I feel like I told you, but I used to say that the Rona, it kind of was just like uh 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 a version of like um I trust you so you don't gotta put a condom on. Like, my mind went blank just now. My bad, guys. But basically, I used to tell people that it was kind of equivalent to that. It was just on some, how you got a girlfriend and niggas is always like, oh, my girlfriend went to the doctor, so she's good, so I'm good. And so I feel like that's what everybody did
But
during the
that's
Rona
not
time.
true, guys. Make sure you stop saying that to people because just because your girlfriend don't got nothing, don't mean that you don't got nothing. By the way, sweetheart.
It's all right. Well, we will be talking about STDs and all that fun stuff. We just really we try not to like really punch out with some real facts, but we gonna give it to y'all. We gonna have an STD specialist pull up here and really tell y'all about yourselves.
Whoa.
Really, just like that. They about to pull up, pop out, and tell y'all about yourselves. But that's always what I considered the Rona to be. Like niggas treated it the same way. Like if my shorty's good, then I'm good. Oh, you took a Rona test? Oh, we chilled every day. I don't got the Rona. If you don't got the Rona, even though that nigga went to go link up with 10 other people after they link with that one person. But it is what it is. But the Rona, it kind of forced me to really set up my own vibe. Like I always like, my backyard,
My
right?
backyard was always my vibe.
Right. I always
Lit.
had my projector. I always had my computer, I had my projector screen. I had a little setup. I had a little fire pit. in the backyard, but it was like I really want to take things to the next level for the Rona, because outside was closed
Right.
and niggas was bored. And as soon as it got nice outside, nice, I'm like, nah, I cannot do this no more. So I started doing it small with just like my immediate friends and shit like that. And I just like told niggas pull up. We played games and we lit the fire pit and we just had a vibe.
That's
But
lit.
that's my energy. Like I felt whole. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, like it's cuffing season in the winter time, like in the fall and winter, but in the summertime, like you really dead ass don't feel like you need nobody. Like I don't know what it is, but at nighttime you just going to sleep because you can't wait to wake up to go
Word.
back outside.
And
Like
my
the
word.
outside is where I need to be.
I got
That's
drunk. I'm
it.
trying to go to bed so I can wake up and get drunk again tomorrow with my
Period.
friends.
Me and my ice cup living life. Like
I was just talking about that today too. I'm like, I can't wait for to do crackhead shit with my friends, like bad bitch shit with my bad bitches. Like that's all I'm thinking about all summer. We lit bitches.
that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to just be outside all the time. And again, like what you think about outside and in the summertime and it's like, oh, you know, bitches act a different way or whatever. It's just like everybody's just outside. Like outside is just open. Like you just want to enjoy the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those girls that like I don't need a nigga to like cat call me or like anything like that. But I'm a nice good walk. You know, the niggas is out. The
Facts.
bitches is out. Like you think that I don't want to look at a nice booty in a sundress? Let's talk about it. You don't think that I
Buddy.
want to look at a man's nice calves as they walk with their shorts? Like nobody's not really worried about
I'm
being
ready to
out.
be in a basketball court. What?
I don't want you. You feel me? But it's
I
good.
just want to see.
Right. It's just good views. Like the summertime is good views. And that's really what it's about. Like I don't need nothing. I think that's what being single in the summertime kind of is what it's about. When you're in a relationship, summertime is still fire. It's just a fire in a different way. You know, it's
Right.
just kind of more cuffy things. And then you gotta really explain to your nigga when you want to go out with your single friends. And your single friends want to stay out all night long. And then you gotta go home because they got an after spot after the after spot because after the
Facts.
show was the after party and outside don't close in the summertime.
And I'm getting cursed out because I was supposed to be home 3 hours ago, but my
I'm
friends
getting
went to
my
the club.
ice cup slapped out of my hand.
What the fuck you thought this was?
Like, bitch, fuck is you talking
Ooh.
about?
Oh,
Nah, it's all
sorry.
right. It's all right. But again, I've never been that female, and that's why it kind of sucks. I've never been a female that like cheats on a nigga, nothing like that. But I want to go outside though. You get what I'm saying? Like I want to be outside. I want to catch the sun. Again, when I have a nigga,
If you
I don't want
trying
to
to
be on a.
be exactly, if you trying to be my nigga, don't try to keep me under you outside. Keep me under you outside. At least I can be out in the fucking park smoking blunts with niggas and chilling and eating food. I don't want to be in the house in the summertime in the bed.
No, but that's what I was gonna say. Like when I'm in a relationship in the summertime, I don't want to be. I'm not gonna go to the basketball court. Like it's not the same. Like I don't want. It's
Yeah.
not that. But I still need to be taking a walk. I'm still trying to
I still
catch a
want to have
vibe.
picnics. Like, take me to Brooklyn Bridge where the fucking park is.
Right. I still
Sit
want
me
to do
down with the
things.
nice. Oh,
No,
and at
I'm gonna
night
do
it's
those things with
nice.
my friends. You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm
can do
gonna
that
do
too, but
picnics. I'm
yeah,
gonna do all
facts.
outside things. You
But that's
know.
what I'm saying. Niggas in the summertime, they want to keep you in the house. I don't want to be in the house.
But I feel like niggas only want to keep you in the house in the summertime because
Cause you're
they
a
want to
bad
be
bitch.
outside the house. You
Exactly.
get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is. What I really want to talk about. Let's talk about it. I think we're gonna go off topic just a little bit, but it's just kind of like being outside, like with outside opening. I'm just gonna use this example. Do I got a good? Yeah. So did you see the video? You were in Facebook jail, but I'm hoping that you still saw the video of when the girl went to Atlanta. Her boyfriend recorded her. Oh my gosh. We can't even talk about it.
Wait, tell me what
I'm so sorry,
happened. We can
guys.
talk about it because you can tell me what happened.
So basically, he recorded her when she was about to leave to go. Like he was just like talking to her. She was packing her bags. She had bags all ready to go to Atlanta for All-Star weekend. And so he's like, "Why are you going to visit my aunt?" She's like, "I'm going to go visit my aunt for the weekend." He was like, "Oh, so you're going to Atlanta during All-Star weekend to go visit your aunt that's sick?" He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "So what you gonna do out there?" He's like, I don't know. You know, I may go out and hang out with my family. You know, just spend time with my family
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. And he's like, "Okay, so why you bringing your red bottoms and why you bringing all this stuff when you going?" She was like, "You know, I don't know. I just may go and do a couple other things," but she was never clear. Now,
Right.
boom, he already knows that it's real kind of suspect, kind of. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, why are you going to Atlanta? And then why are you going to Atlanta during during that
All-Star
all-star
weekend.
weekend. Like, you don't like basketball, bitch. Why are you going? And so when she came back now, right? So this is really what I want to talk about, because a lot of people said that it was him that was insecure, and that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about, because um it goes into how people in relationships are, like, in the wintertime and in the summertime. Like, honestly, personally, like, when I was in a relationship with my ex, that I was with for a long time, I felt like in the summertime it was always arguments. Like, in the wintertime, I feel like things is cool because you kind of have nothing else to do but spend time with each other because it's cold. Don't nobody want to go outside
I
three
don't know
times.
why niggas be feel so mad when their girlfriends go out with their friends.
So,
Like,
but in the summertime, though, you get what I'm saying? You know, everybody's outside, and I feel like it created so much more problems. Like, it was so many more arguments in the summertime. But yeah, so back to the video. When she came back now, she came back from Atlanta. He records her when she comes back, and she has more bags, right? I guess she went shopping or whatever the case may be. Yeah, that really doesn't matter, of course, but
she went to Atlanta. There's a mall out there.
right. So
Nice.
she had went shopping or whatever the case may be, and he was just like, "What did you do?" She was like, "I just spent time with my family." You know, he was like, "Oh, you didn't really go out?" She's like, "Nah, I didn't really do anything. I really just spent time with my family." He pulls out the phone. He pulls out the video, and his man's had her on Instagram and recorded her close friends. First of all, error number one, but we'll get back to that, right? So his man's recorded her close friends and saw that she was at the club popping bottles in somebody's section. She took a video talking about foreigns every day. He was like, "You ain't never been to foreign. You ain't never been in a Lambo ever. Where you talking about Lambos every day?" Like, and then she took a picture, you know, with the Lambo with the seat cover in the back. You get what I'm saying? And it was just like, "Oh, so why is it your close friends? I'm not in your close friends. I thought you wasn't doing nothing. I thought you just spending time with your family. So what was happening?" And so she switched it, just like, "Why are you being so insecure? Like, why are you being an insecure ass nigga? Like, what's happening?" Do you think like my son was being insecure? Like, I feel like that's an issue. That we're just gonna talk about this just because, like I said, like, I feel like in the
I have a
summertime.
big issue with my man trying to house what the fuck I'm doing. If you first of all, if we not married and I'm not your wife and there's no ring on this finger, I don't have to tell you shit. If I went down to spend time with my family, that's what I really did. I did. I went to the club like twice, but I spent time with my family. That's what I really did. It's not my fault I went to the club and I popped bottles and I was sitting in a Lambo. Do I think you're insecure? Maybe not, because maybe you don't really trust her and maybe she did some questionable shit. So you know you're a bitch. But then again, why are you with a bitch that you think would fuck like a basketball player or some shit like that if she had the opportunity to, or she was a come up bitch or a clout bitch? So it's like, why are you dating some type of bitch like that? But that's why y'all niggas, because y'all always date bitches like that. That's another topic for another day.
So before you continue, my question is, why have a close friends and me not be in it? Like, is that not a red
My
flag?
nigga was definitely being my close friend.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not in her close friends. And so I feel like that alone, she can pop bottles. She can do what she wants. She can go where she
But why
wants.
are you hiding
But
it?
why does she have a close friends? And I
Right.
feel like that is the issue. Like, everything else is irrelevant because of that close friends. That right there. And people was like, "Oh, you know, she could go out. Like, she went to Atlanta. She doesn't have to tell the nigga, you know, it wasn't that she lied." Honestly, when the roles are
Yeah.
when the roles are reversed and your nigga only tells you half of the truth, he tells you that he was outside, but he didn't
Yeah.
tell you that he was outside with a shorty, you're
Yeah.
mad because he
Mad.
told you the truth and said
Tight.
that he was outside, but
Tight.
didn't tell you that he was outside with a shorty, and now it's on
Right.
some "I told you the truth though," but it just wasn't the whole truth. I feel like
Omission
that's
of
the
the truth
same.
is still a lie.
Say it again.
Omission of the truth is still a lie.
Exactly.
So
And I felt like that whole and that within that whole situation, I felt like Shorty omitted the
she was
truth.
gaslighting him. So she basically was like,
"Wow, you're mad and secure. Your friends don't want us to be together. Why are they sending you
yeah, she was
recordings?"
gaslighting him. That she's being manipulative because at the end of the day, if you aren't doing nothing that was questionable or scandalous, your nigga would be in your close friends. You would be able to see all the shit that you're doing. You would have told him, yeah, I'm going to pop bottles with my bitches at All-Star Weekend and we going to get lit. You're going to see my sexy fit first because I'm going to send it to you. You're going to tell me if it's too sexy or maybe I need to make it a little more sexy because I'm not the baddest just yet. My nigga going to have opinions. So it's like, I would feel like she's just being sus. She's the weirdo.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people was like, "Oh, you got to be with somebody that's not insecure. Why is he watching you? Why is he on your?
Well,
Why do you have a
you
close
have
friends?" Like, I feel like there's
you
so
have
many
to
issues
remember
there.
what
Hold on,
society
somebody
era.
commented. I know you read it, but let's read it aloud.
I couldn't read
Somebody
it.
said, "No, I felt he was upset because she lied. it was a simple question. What did you do this weekend? And it was a simple answer.
Facts.
Exactly. All she had to do was just say what she was doing this weekend.
Hmm.
And she chose to only give half because I feel like she was scared at his reaction. Why would you be scared of his reaction if you know that if that you didn't lie in the beginning? You get what I'm saying? But again, why are you going to All-Star weekend on that day and you're going with your family? Like if it was a pre-planned trip with your friends, then that's a different story. But you literally planned it out to go for All-Star weekend. That's sus. And again, I'm single, but I also feel like when I'm in a relationship, I don't want to say that I'd like do too much or like I'm like my niggas I don't know, but like
If you're
you
not
had
my
said
husband, I'm
something.
not doing nothing.
See, that's
I'm
what I'm
not.
saying. Like
I have the
I
mentality
have,
of I used to be the, oh, I'm gonna be your wife and be your girlfriend. No, bro. The thing is that y'all niggas be boyfriends with girls that do wifely duties, and that's not cutting it. Like y'all are
but
not
I
even
feel like there's
qualifying for wifely
but
duties. Like
there's a thing called respect. There's
absolutely
respect and
boundaries and
boundaries.
respect all the time.
Exactly. Those two things are very important. And I feel like if you know that something is going to really be an issue, then it needs to be a conversation. You get what I'm saying? Ultimately, I'm gonna make a decision. Like my nigga can't tell me you're not gonna go to this party because I know it's gonna be too mixy. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna go to this because I know that it's gonna be mad niggas around. But I'm going to have respect. I'm gonna have boundaries, and I know I'm not about to go out with my friends that are single during All-Star weekend, knowing full well that they want to be outside. You get what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like there's levels to it. I'm just gonna know better than to put myself in certain positions, and it sucks. And then that's I guess that plays into like when there becomes an issue in relationships in the summertime because it's kind of like there's so much more things to do. You know, like there's so many more places to go. It's kind of like it summertime puts your relationship trust at not a turmoil, but it puts it to the test in the summertime because now you are away from your shorty so much more. Now it's time for vacations. Now it's time for barbecues. Now it's time for brunches. Now it's time for short dresses. Now it's time for your shorty walking down the block, walking her dog, and now a nigga's trying to talk to her every single day. Like now it just becomes more opportunity for outside people because the world is not open for somebody to get your shorty. And
Right.
then that's when it becomes a level of you being mad insecure. I don't think about like my nigga going to be outside because it's the summertime. I don't think about that. I think about all the fun things that we'll be able to do. I know that when I'm single in the summertime, all I think about is all the fun mixy ass shit I'm gonna do when I'm single and all the fun bathing suits I'm gonna wear and all the places I'm gonna pop outside and all the fits that I'm gonna wear and all the ways that I'm gonna be a bad bitch. Okay. And that's what I think about in the summertime. But I think about those two just, you just include your man.
Right.
That's it. But I'm not gonna my man can't tell me that I'm not gonna go out to a party or I'm not gonna do something. Why do you think that relationships tend to go downhill or spiral in the summertime?
So I always think that it goes downhill because one, again, I was trying to say before, we're like in the era that we're in right now, it's the feminist era. So a lot of women are saying, why are men controlling what I wear and yada yada yada? If I want to wear my nipples out in public with a sheer shirt and have my pussy out, I can. So, when you're in a relationship and that's how you have that mentality as a woman that your partner is insecure because he doesn't want you showing your private parts outside, y'all are comparing you walking around in New York City with 5 million people walking the streets. You got fucking pedophiles, child molesters, fucking rapists, serial killers, businessmen, creeps, all kinds of people walking down the street, homeless people, and you want your pussy and your nipples to be on Front Street just because, oh, I like my body and I'm
I
sexy.
can.
I can.
Mm-hmm.
And like, okay, losing reference for Gucci Mane and his wife, love them, great, whatever. She walks outside like that because she's, flaunting her business. But it's like, I don't think that's cool. And I feel like that's a lot of reasons why niggas be dipping off on their girlfriends in the summertime because my bitch is outside. Like she outside showing her ass cheeks. She's wilding in parties, getting drunk, shaking her ass, twerking around, acting dumb. But that's the question. In a relationship, going to a party, if you're in a relationship, if your partner dances or grinds on someone else, is that like offensive? Is
So
that
I
disrespectful? Because for Caribbean people, it's
I
not.
was just about to say that in a lot of Jamaican relationships, like that is the thing. Like his shorty is full broke it down on a nigga, and her husband is over here just like broke it down on a girl. But I guess that just what comes with the territory. But if I'm here and my ass is here, then we're here. There's no reason for you to be there. There's just no reason. I feel like there's just levels of intimacy, and I feel like my love language is physical touch. So to see some my nigga touching somebody else, even though it's just a dance, is I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Or that's on period. So so I would not want my significant other dancing up with nobody. I would love to go to barbecues, you know what I'm saying, and vibe out, but that's just a time for us to be outside. You there with your mans, I'm there with my girls, and we vibing, and when a good song come on, I'm jumping on you. There's
Hmm.
no reason as to why you need to find something to jump on you.
Right.
I'm right
I'm
here because
exactly
this is only preparation for when we dip.
right.
So
I'm going to the getting on the saddle.
getting on the saddle.
So your pony is ready. I hope so. That's how I feel after we leave the spot because I'm lit and I know you lit and we about to get lit together in the crib. So don't fuck it up by dancing on another bitch and ruining my night because I'm a pop on you and I'm a pop on her because why y'all disrespecting me like that?
Does that make you insecure?
No, why the fuck? First of all, I think
Because that's a
so.
what?
My thing
A
is
boundary.
it's a
That's a
boundary.
boundary that you
So
set.
yeah, I feel like personally, I feel like when you're dancing like that, like when you're grinding and you're, dubbing and all of that shit, that shit is really personal. Like I
It's
have literally
intimate, not
gone to
personal,
it's
intimate,
intimate. I've
intimate.
definitely danced with some niggas who have grabbed my pussy, like real life grabbed my pussy, filling up my body,
High
caressing me
school
and all of that.
days, good
Come
times.
on, good time, exactly, good days. But it's like, and you in a relationship, you
Yo.
thinking that's how niggas is grabbing on you. How my nigga grabbing on bitches? Don't do that.
Right.
I'm not insecure. I will punch you in your face. Are you serious? Fuck is you grabbing this bitch pussy for? What you holding her titties for? Her titties is not leverage. You can hold her hips. The fuck? No, thank you. I'm not insecure. Fuck you and that bitch. Y'all can have each other now.
Said your titties is not leverage.
They're not. The fuck is you gripping on? You're not fucking. You don't need to grab her titties for. Come on, no. I'm okay. I'm not insecure. I just no. Cause you don't want me dancing with a nigga like that. Heard you. I'm gonna do it right now, right in front of you. How about that? And I'm gonna bust a split on it.
I'm a bust and split on it.
How about that?
But
Yeah.
that's just basically um I think that's
That's
it.
actually another part of seasonal depression too.
What?
Summertime brings the breakups as well, just
But
like
that's
the
what I was saying. Like, why is it that when summertime comes, everybody breaks up and they're done in a relationship? I feel like it's because once you're outside, you want to stay outside. Like, once a nigga goes outside, they see all of their options. Like, social media really allows you to see your options, yes. And then in the summertime, you see your options times 5,000. You
now
get what
you
I'm
seeing the
saying?
fly
Now you
bitches
seeing
online
all the
and the
asses.
all the
Now you seeing
asses.
all the titties. Now you seeing everything that you seen on your social media on the screen because it was wintertime and you just had to scroll, and now you outside, and now you go to a barbecue, and now you seeing all those bitches that you was liking and shit like that. Now you see them outside and those
Now
same
they nice to you
asses,
and they kikiing with you.
all those asses that you were seeing in sweatpants all winter long is now in big shorts. Oh my goodness. And now that's it.
So she wrote,
And that's it.
"Yo,
Whole
I'm the
relationship done off because now you being sneaky, and the shorty that you love dancing up on wanted to get your Instagram. And then that's another thing is that you don't give the numbers, you get an Instagram. Like that. There used to be so many things that I used to do when I was in a relationship that I'm so happy that I don't do no more. Like whenever my nigga would go to a party, and then I would like go recheck his followers, like to see if any new followers came. Think about it. If your nigga goes to a party and then he comes back from a party with more followers than he left with,
why you bagging bitches at the party?
exactly. Like it's no longer a numbers thing. Like it's not like, oh, write your number on the thing, and they used to catch your shorty with folded numbers in a pocket. No, now you gotta catch them with seeing if they got extra followers
Then you got
because
a bitch in a DM like, I had fun last night.
dead ass like
I had
you
fun last night. Fuck was you doing last night?
exactly.
Well,
I
I just
went to a
went to a party.
party. Oh,
And what
okay.
y'all was doing? Cause she had fun with you last night.
I've
Oh,
seen enough
nothing.
nasty things happen at parties. I've seen enough people
Enough.
go to cars, come back. I've seen enough people go in corners and come back. Bathrooms, come back.
Bitches be sucking dick in corners in the dark, okay? They
And
be
then going
getting
home to
fucked
their
with their
boyfriend.
dresses hiked up in the corner while they dancing, and then going home with the same pussy that they just had some random nigga that they was dancing with dick in to they nigga to sit on it.
Period.
You're dirty.
Period.
And you niggas that is fucking the bitches with the girlfriends at home, you dirty too. Cause how you know that bitch don't got chlamydia? And she's probably musty because y'all been dancing all night and it's dark.
That's what it be for me. It be that I was outside all day
Sweating.
and I was sweating and now it's showtime.
Yeah, like I know my shit is probably like.
Is that deep for you?
It's that deep. Like you know, like you put your face in it too. You know, we was dancing. My butt crack is sweating. My lady parts is sweating. Shit, I think under my titties is sweating. So it's like
Under my titties sweat first.
Then it's the pits. Then it's the thighs. Scalp be on tenny. Oh my god.
Dead ass.
This is why summertime for thick bitches is crazy.
Terrible.
You know, I love it, but it's like, damn, a bitch be outside just like sweating. Like I just walked outside. Like I just opened the door and stepped out and I'm sweating. I ain't even walk.
Literally.
I ain't do nothing. I just opened the door. Ooh, sweat.
Literally.
Whoa, it's just
summer is evil to big bitches. Evil.
It's all that bacon grease.
Evil. I don't even eat bacon. I'm a big bitch. How about that? I don't eat no pork. I don't eat no pork.
There's no pork.
Damn. Sorry. We're gonna try.
It's the alcohol.
Alcohol. Not for sure. Over quarantine. Quarantine did my body filthy. It did my body. My mom thought I had a problem. Like she would just come and see this all the empty bottles of wine, and she was so concerned. Dead ass. She was so concerned. That's regular, but she was so concerned because it's all of this right here. The whole front of mine. As soon as you walk inside my crib, like it'll just be filled with mad.
I have so much drinking bottles to make up for. I have a whole year worth of not drinking.
It's lit.
Summertime comes.
Liddy.
I definitely gotta have one night a weekend after work, getting fucked up to where I come home late and just keep it off. Cause I need that. I need them summer nights with my bitches. I miss those.
Dead ass. I can't. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy.
And I miss spades.
Oh,
spades in the backyard on a drunk night when I'm super serious. I take spades very seriously.
I'm saying, like, I'm so happy. Like, I really set my house to be a vibe so that I can be outside every single day. Like, I'm the person that's in my backyard blasting music, singing by myself, R&B, old school jams, okay, smoking, vibing, everything off, swinging on my swing, looking at the stars. Life is great in the summertime. Like, no worries. Like, I'm not thinking about why I don't have nobody to sleep with. I'm not thinking about a boyfriend. I'm really just enjoying the fresh air. Like, that's the definition of seasonal depression. Like, you really have no cares in the world the moment the sun comes out. Like, the moment the sun comes out, all you care about is ice cups and fun. That's it. Ice cups and fun. That is all. And that is all. I hope that we enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Today is daylight savings. We had to talk about seasonal depression because that is over. We outside. It is late nights, early mornings. Okay. We are outside. It is the summertime. My son Drake needs to drop something else because those 3 songs wasn't enough for me. You know, he's the summertime king. Okay. And so I think that's all. You have anything else to say? No?
Not really.
I don't know what we're gonna talk about next week, but it's gonna be fun. So yay.
Guys, just to say, we outside once again. We outside.
We outside. You understand me? Summertime just makes you happy. Like, I already have this energy. I already have all this energy all the time, but y'all don't even know, like, in the daytime, like before, like I was really dragging myself to get up to be ready for us every Sunday, like to be ready. And now, like, I'm just outside, like catching that sun, just
guys. And then eventually, podcast will be outside in the backyard.
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, it was a little windy today.
It's too windy.
Yeah, too windy. You guys gonna hear the whoosh way more than you hear us.
And our hair would be flying all this, but like,
facts. We litty. We got a lot more coming for y'all. Okay, we got a lot more guests. We got a lot more topics. We got a lot more things to talk about. Okay, let us know what y'all want to hear about.
Facts.
Okay,
and if you would like to be a guest, hit us up.
Right. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, T in the Classroom. Okay.
iTunes.
On iTunes, on Spotify, on Amazon, on everything.
We everywhere, baby.
Everywhere. Baby. Catch us outside. Summertime shining. Adios from T in the classroom.